back to the Man Down podcast. It's the girls edition. We got Corinne,
Shania,
Real, Kathy.
Yeah, and today we're talking about
just men in general.
Ugh.
I know. It sucks.
And we already started talking about something, but go ahead with the question.
So whenever I know, like, how do I explain this? Have you guys, like, when men get rejected, like, let's say you're at a party with, like, your friends and a guy asks you for your number, do you, like, always give them your number? Because I know there's that fear with, like, women where if you reject a man, they act very aggressively or they, like, will yell at you. So, like, I know for me, like, I always give out my number just as a precaution. I know that sounds really crazy, but I just don't want to get chewed out. I don't want to get, like, yelled at because I've seen it happen, like, on videos and, like, people post it. How do you guys feel about, like, men that feel rejected and stuff like that and the aggressiveness?
It really all depends. Because if a guy comes up, like, you could tell by the shy guys, they won't be like, they won't do that. But the guys that come up, like, confident, arrogant, and all that stuff, I will give them, like, the number. Or if I'm by myself, I'll give you the number. But if I'm not by myself, I'll be like, yeah, that's a no for me. Yeah, because if I'm by myself, I don't know what you can easily, like, do anything to me. So I'll give you my number, even though I know damn well I'm not responding. It's a quick block.
Yes, it's so quick.
Yeah.
Okay, but a pro tip though, there's like this like Google Voice app that you can make a fake number on. It's a real number, but it's not your actual number. So that if they do blow up your phone, it's a fake number anyway. So you can just get a new number. And then you just get one that's really easy to memorize. You can just memorize it really easy. If they do the whole check thing where they call your phone, check if it's actually your number, it will actually ring your phone.
And going off of what she said, I feel like it's still kind of really dangerous to give out your phone number.
Yeah.
Because you can actually track somebody down with just a phone number. You can find previous addresses. You can find your parents, your age, old schools that you've attended, and the list goes on. Like, it's still very dangerous to do that.
And even if you block them, you can give that number to anyone else, and they can call you then.
That's true. Usually sometimes before I even, like, I'll, like, try to dodge the phone number, even though if I think you're cute or something, I'll be like, oh, let me just give me your Snapchat or, like, Instagram, because it's like, child, you don't need my number.
Exactly.
You just for you to be, like, on my phone for a week?
Sheesh. I felt that.
Yeah.
But while you were saying your question, it made me laugh because it reminded me of the story when we were at, what was it? No. Collision.
Oh.
Bitches be choosy. Yes. Okay. So me and Shania and Gio, we had went to, like, this party, right? We're gonna bleep out the city. Okay, but yeah, we had went to this party, and some compa had came on, and I had just turned down this dude to dance with him because I was like, I'm not trying to dance with that dude. And then my friend Pete, he came out the cut, doing his little compa dance, and he literally stole me right in front of the other nigga I just told no to. And then he turned to Shania, he's like, damn, bitches be choosy. And yup, bitches do be choosy. Because I didn't want to dance with a random dude.
Yeah.
What if I dance with my homeboy?
Yeah, any day. Like, nah.
But yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys have, like, any stories? Because it's so crazy to me how, like, women will just get murdered by, like, rejection. And I always think of, like, the Mia Marcano case. I don't know if you guys know about it. Happened in Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that the girl that, like,
The maintenance man.
Yeah.
So have you
Yeah.
guys ever had, like, a man act, like, aggressively towards you or anything like that? Or any stories?
I've had, like, dudes, like, who I thought were my homeboys that will, like, after, like, they try to, like, they'll, like, try to come up on me, and then I'll be like, ooh, that's not what this was. And then they'll be like, oh, you're not even cute anyways. I was like, but I
heard that, yeah.
I was like, but I was just cute when you were just trying to kiss me, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, suddenly I'm like, I'm a bitch, I'm a HOE,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
I get salty.
Really,
I get salty like men, not like aggressive.
Yeah.
There's like, oh yeah, you're not even cute anyway. I know I was trying to talk to you. Shit like that. I'm like, oh, except, where were you 10 minutes ago?
You were just trying to get in my cooter 2 seconds ago. It wasn't giving ugly then.
That part. Shoot.
I said that's what gets me though. Like,
I feel like it's more so like strangers that are more aggressive than like actual. At least that's what I've experienced. Like whenever it's like somebody that I know, it's more so like salty, and then they'll try to like degrade you and throw like salt and bash your name. Oh, she for the streets. Oh, how am I for the streets? But you couldn't even get this. That don't make any sense, sir.
You just mad because you can't even
exactly.
get in.
Exactly. But yeah, like I feel like it's more so like strangers that are like a little more aggressive, and it's just like, please, like I feel like there's no reason you should be trying to hit on me at a gas station, at a Walmart parking lot. Like, why are you following me to get my number? It's never that serious.
It's never that serious.
It's never that fucking serious.
And have you ever noticed that you be looking the bummiest when they trying to follow
I don't
you?
know what
Every time. Gas station, Walmart.
Oh my gosh.
I said, bro, I haven't even properly taken the eye boogers out my eye this morning.
No,
you're trying to get at me, bro. Let it go.
Listen.
Let it
oh
go.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Oh, on that topic, let's talk about catcalling. How do you guys feel about catcalling? I love a good catcall. Like, if you're like a gentleman about it, be like, hey, mom, like, you're really cute. I was like, okay.
Like homecoming?
Yes,
yeah,
those guys are really
that's
sweet. Like,
cool.
and I blew them a kiss and everything. But how do you guys feel about catcalling? Do you guys hate it or like it?
okay. It depends.
Yeah.
It really all depends on how you go by it. Because if you're like a gentleman about it, be like, oh, like if you come up to me like respectfully, or if you're coming from like, hey, excuse me before I'm trying to talk to y'all, I'll look to see if you're cute first, and then I'll see if I'll respond. But like, but I'm like a low key cat caller though. Like I'll be like, excuse me, sir, roll down my window.
Right.
I'll be like, excuse me, sir, you right there in the black shirt. Like, I'll be like, oh, you're cute. Like, I'm a cat caller, but I don't get disrespectful with it. Like, because they'll be like, hey, girl, you got a butt. Like, thank you, I know. Like, it doesn't give. It really just depends on how you come by it. It just,
Yeah, I feel like when I think catcall, I'm going to think about it in the negative connotation.
Yeah.
So, I say if they come at it, like, respectfully, positive, I call it more, like, complimenting.
Yeah.
Honestly. So, yeah, like, complimenting, I don't have an issue with that. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. But, like, yeah, catcalling, no.
Yeah.
That's just dead.
Just don't touch me. That's it. Because, you know, the ones that be handsy, I be like, let's give me sexual sounds. Like,
yeah.
like, boy, don't touch me. You don't know me. I said, no. I'm uncomfortable.
I felt that.
Because they just get real handsy. I'm like, bro, like.
Very much.
6 feet.
Please. Please.
I said, I'd like to better over for there.
Yeah. I feel like that's another thing, though. I don't think a lot of men or people in general really understand, like, what sexual assault really is.
Yeah.
And, like, or harassment and so on and so forth, because it's crazy. Or some just really don't care. But it's kind of insane on how often it happens, especially for, like, women of color. Like, it's actually ridiculous.
But can we talk about, like, because I felt that, but can we talk about how, like, guys get like bashed about that shit, but can we talk about how girls don't?
Wait, what do you mean?
That's facts.
Yeah, but
like
harassment.
Like harassment, like girls
will harass.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, oh, she's just like, she really just likes him. Like, no, girl, you're crazy. Like, it's not okay.
And also, like, I don't know if you guys, you know that trend, like, I
the
don't know
insane one?
Yeah, the summer walker with TikTok. So
know.
these girls are like literal stalkers, but if a guy did it, like, they would be seen as like crazy or on
I've seen the
example, please.
Yeah, please. I don't have.
Like, for example, like, let's say, you know that new Summer Walker album?
It's like,
have you heard
God
it?
bless me.
Yeah.
I think I'm insane.
So,
Yeah, I know the song,
Oh,
but
yeah, I
like,
heard
what's
that.
the
So
TikTok?
there's girls, like, they'll put, like, their actual experiences of, like, stalking guys. Like, for example, let's say I say, oh, that one time I was in the Vents stalking my ex, like, with his new girl. Like, that's an example, but they
I'll
will
find
go
one
to
for
that
you right now.
extreme. And, like, they'll share their stories, like, on TikTok, like, nothing. But if a guy were to do that, they would be seen as crazy. But if a girl does it, it's, like, cute, or it's, like...
It's not cute either.
I don't know, or it's funny. I think it's more comedic.
It's a lot more normalized
Yeah.
for females to do that.
But I don't know. You know, see, I feel like what song want? You're not. Are you not embarrassed? You know, like, even let's say you did do that. Like, the fact that you really thought it was cute and funny to make a video and post it on TikTok. Are you not embarrassed? That's very.
Will, like,
that's not
cute.
cute.
Like, I did that too. Or, like,
Yeah.
they say something even crazier. It's just so funny.
That's
It's hold on, I'm gonna get one for y'all because this is it's actually just sickening.
Do you guys have any boy crazy stories?
What do you mean?
Have you guys, like, what's the craziest thing you've done for a boy?
Oh.
Or, like, have you guys gone through the boy crazy phase in high school or middle school or anything like that?
I mean, I've never done anything like crazy, really, like for a guy. I mean, my definition of crazy is like way lower than like what is actually crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, med school, he was going home and it was his last day, but I was in Tampa and I was just like, oh dang, am I really gonna go back home just to spend a little time for him before I never see him again? And I was just like, damn, I kind of felt crazy for driving all the way fucking back just to see that nigga. But that's not really crazy for real. You know, I've never done nothing wild.
I've never done anything wild. Like,
I've
always thought about it. Like,
I'm fucking dead.
Like, the thought is there. Like, I'll be like, say if someone doesn't respond to me all day and like I know where they live at, I'm like, oh yeah,
I would be sick.
I would be like, ooh, I'm tempted to get in that vehicle and come to your house. I'm about to pull up on you because what are you doing?
I'm scared.
And I know where you work out. I'm at your place of business, but I'm like, let me not do that. Let me dial it back. Remember who I am, because that's out of line. But there's one, I got one from TikTok. It says, remembering the time I got caught cheating and he tried to leave, so I followed him behind in my car to his house, threw water bottles at him, cussed him out through my window, blocked his car in my driveway, and fought him in front of his mama. There's other ones too. It says, look, a girl said, remembering when I wanted my ex back, so I photoshopped a photo of me and his new girl kissing one of his new girls kissing another guy in a car, and put a date on it and anonymously sending it to him. And he broke up with her and came back to me because he has trust issues and knows I would never cheat on him.
I'm proud of her.
You said you're proud of her?
Oh no, honey.
Not the validation.
But she might have some serious Photoshop skills. Cause what the fuck?
Come on.
I was wondering about that too. How's he gonna know it's a picture of her in a car? That's true.
Yeah, niggas are dumb.
That's true.
Yeah,
I can't argue with that shit.
especially he already has trust issues. He's probably wasn't examining that photo for real.
He did not say zoom in enhance. He said okay, but
yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. I love that for her too.
One of them says this is really how I lost my virginity, shaking my head. Oh, this is getting interesting.
What?
Oh goodness gracious.
It's long too. She said, when I was 17, I got kicked out of my house and I went to my boyfriend's house. 60
Why the
minutes.
quotes?
Because that's what she did. My boyfriend's house. 60 minutes away from where I lived. I showed up with no clothes, no phone, no money, and I was a virgin. And I was a virgin, and he took my virginity the same night. He woke me up at 6 a.m. and he made me pay to take an Uber to my grandma's house, 50 minutes away. And when my Uber got there, he didn't even walk me out to the car or give me a jacket, and it was the middle of October. I didn't hear from him and he didn't even care where I was. That same night I had a football game, so he had a football game, so I thought he might have been busy. But I logged into Instagram on my grandma's iPad. I saw he blocked me, so I went on a burner page and saw he had just posted a picture of him and his girlfriend, and the caption was, when I see her, know that's me. I still haven't healed from this.
Aww.
That's just sad.
That's just really sad.
I don't
for
know.
real.
Okay. I'm scared.
There's not much. It's just, some of this is just out of line. Like,
when he cheated on his girlfriend with me and I didn't know, and he had a girlfriend, and then he finally told me he did. So I said, quote, you can't be with both, end quote, and lied and said they broke up and then dated me, and then I found a sex tape on his phone with her and texted her explaining everything.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's not that bad at all.
one of them I think was around, I seen it today. She was like, she said that I went back to his house. She busted the mom's window open, caught the boy that she was with at the time cheating with somebody else, then still took him back and then made a video about dissing the other girl. Like, are you not embarrassed? Like, Why are you busting? That's what is that called? Like the destruction of people's property. Like that's you're going to jail.
It's, trespassing, assault and battery, damn near. Like,
no, and she like sliced his back too with a knife.
Yeah, that's 100% battery.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
I don't know. I feel like this is. I don't know why, but like nowadays, a lot of people are really obsessed with like this toxic idea of struggle love, and I cannot relate. I do not believe in struggle love at all.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'm not a ride or die. I'm sorry.
No.
You don't like hood dudes.
Child. Anyways, I'm not, because you're not gonna be putting me through bullshit, and then I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, no, what the fuck.
Yeah. Who was I talking to? They were talking about how like love and relationships were so much easier in like the 60s and 70s, and I was like, that's because our grandparents couldn't leave. They were stuck in them bitches.
For real.
Yeah.
Like they were true ride or dies. Like
yeah.
Against their choice. Like
it wasn't. They were not there because they wanted to be.
Yeah.
It's because they had to be. They had no choice.
Yeah.
I think. See. To a certain extent, when you mean by ride or die, because like you said, hood, you don't like them hood dudes. I think if you have, and it seems like you're working towards something better, I'll stick with you. But if you're sitting there looking like you're not doing nothing, or you're saying you're all talk, I see no work. I see that you're not trying to go back to school. I see that you're just sitting here on your butt. I see all you're doing is trying to foot the bag on the dope. Like, babes, that's not legal money.
Okay. So then going off of what you're saying, then you're talking about like financially
And like mentally too.
Okay.
Because, like a lot of hood dudes and like guys in general, they don't know how to express themselves. But if they're trying their best to like work with you, be like, like they're trying to communicate better. They're trying to like show you that they're trying to do better for you or in like the relationship. I'm gonna try with you. But if you just like, I express multiple times that I want you to do something and you don't do it, gotta go. I gotta go.
Dip on nigga too. But see, I feel like even with that, there still has to be a line and definitely boundaries with that. Because I feel like too often, you will see progress.
Yeah.
And then it stops. And then you have to be like, bro, what happened? And then you see progress again. And then it stops.
Yeah.
And it's always that constant cycle. And like I've had like many conversations with people before. It's like whenever things happen, you revert to your default setting.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to want to be better for yourself. It can't be for me. It can't be for nobody else. It has to be for yourself. And you have to be able to keep yourself accountable to becoming the person you want to be.
Yeah.
And if you're not able to do that, that's dead as fuck. Goodbye.
See you later. That's true. I always have to keep you in check. Like, I'm not your mother.
I'm not.
I'm not trying to raise no kids. Like,
Let's talk about
I'm not trying to raise a little boy.
Can't raise a man. Okay.
That's the one, because it's like they'll claim, it'll be the boys that claim that they're men, but like come to you and it's like you're trying to raise them like child.
I feel like men are extremely insecure and they're just really good at hiding it. They're
actually
100%.
not actually good at hiding it at all.
They try.
Okay.
They try really hard.
They really
hide
think
it.
like,
Yeah, they
just
think
because
they're
not
hiding
boohoo
it.
crying, they think they're not emotional, that they're not insecure, that they're macho, that they're on their shit. But it's
crazy.
like there's a lot of different ways to be emotional than just crying. But I don't think it's clicked for them just yet.
No, definitely not.
Or can we talk about the validation that they seek in their homeboys? Cause baby. Cause there is no way that you telling homeboy Sean about everything that if homeboy Sean is not doing it, then I can't do it either. Or it's if my homeboy don't like my girl, if she don't think she's pretty, I can't.
Gosh,
I can't date her.
I'm trying to watch my mouth. So bad.
Go ahead. This is a
can't-
podcast.
No.
There is no men in this podcast.
It's not about
Say it
them.
with your chest.
Damn. R.I.P. Damn.
You hate to see it.
We hate to see it. It's okay. It's all good.
I think I have nail glue in the.
It's not that deep. I'm not really trying to put these back on for real. These was only supposed to last for Thanksgiving. I'm surprised they made it this long. I got these shit from Dollar Tree. The fuck.
I'm so dead. But no, that really kills me. Like if the boys don't approve, then they're not dating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, I feel like that's not that bad. Cause I feel like low key,
women are like that too.
Yeah. Cause if I had a nigga and y'all was like, "Yo, bro, what the fuck?" I'd be so embarrassed.
It's the way that we see shit for you though.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason you have to believe in your people.
Yeah. But it's to a certain extent though.
Because girls don't believe their friends sometimes. Like they will stick, but I'ma stick beside them. Like
and they're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
My opinion.
But
yes, we can't get on guys for wanting to stick with their friends.
But see, the thing is, like, they'll be like, it'll be a beautiful girl.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, oh, the guy will probably be one of the guys is probably in the DMs. And they're like, oh, don't talk to her, she for the streets or something. Or because I literally talked to somebody and and I've seen, like, he showed me to his homeboys and I'm like,
yes,
2 of you out of the 4 of your homeboys are in my DMs.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, that's
crazy.
Yes. That's crazy. It's like they're not even
wild.
really for you. Your friends is really not your friends.
I felt that on a deeper level, bro. Because the way these niggas really do, they don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They don't give a fuck. They will definitely be in your girl's DMs, in her face, talking about some, let me get your number, let me get your Instagram. Ooh, let's have a wine night. Why? What? The fuck? It's like you literally just saw him at my place.
You was just complimenting us as a couple.
For real.
I just want to let you guys boys know, check on your friend. Those friends are just really not yours. They're not really here for you.
But they gonna stick beside them. They gonna stick beside them homeboys though.
Right.
They'll drop the girl in a heartbeat, but stick beside them niggas. Okay.
Like,
Oh, that's what you mean by niggas are gay for their homeboys?
Yeah.
Yo. Of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I'd be like, you're listening to your homeboy so much, but are they the one that are giving you
no, but seriously though,
making your toes curl at night? Okay.
No, for real.
You would have thought. LMFAO. But yeah, that's something I just wanted to talk about because it's just disgusting to me at times. Like, why are you seeking your homeboy's approval in everything that you do?
Because they probably never got that validation growing up. So.
Yeah, that's some childhood trauma.
Yeah.
No, they probably don't have a father figure, so it's like the homeboys is like giving that fatherhood figure, and it's like it's giving that pact, that support, and so it's like, you know.
But like, the pact and support don't even really be like.
But it's all they have,
right?
But it be blocking their blessings sometimes.
But they don't feel that because it's all they've had.
Yeah.
It's all they've ever seen. It's like. They're used to people like bringing them down and doing like all this other like literal dog shit to them. So like whenever they see somebody that's like doing just like mild shit, they're like, oh wow, I love it here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's my nigga. Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm weak. I love it here.
Exactly.
I'd be like, okay, go off. Like, I just need to just not. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. That's it. At times. I just find it funny. I just resonate with that so much.
What do you guys think of monogamy? And men, do you think men are able to be monogamous? Because the amount of times I've heard girls being cheated on and just, I don't know, it's just so crazy to me. Like, what do you guys think?
With that, I feel like we do tend to speak more about men cheating on women than we do talk about women cheating on men. I do think that it's at least somewhat equal in terms of the numbers.
Honestly, I feel like low-key,
the girls
don't. Yeah, I was like, don't hate me now. I feel like low-key probably girls cheat more.
Maybe,
but like we're just better
are you
at
talking
it.
about like emotionally cheating? Because there is too.
No, I'm talking about
that's a whole
like,
different
the
conversation.
hanky. I'm talking about
that's a different
cheeks
one.
being clapped.
Yeah,
I feel like women low-key cheat more.
Yeah.
They might even.
I feel like, but I feel
we demonize men cheating a lot more than we demonize women cheating.
Yeah, because it's like. I guess whenever it comes to like women cheating, it's always like justified because like there's like a reason, like, oh, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. But let they flip around and say that about the female, they'll be like, oh, what do you mean? Because she's not sticking at home and cooking and cleaning for you and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's not the 80s, it's not the 70s no more. But you know,
I can agree that I could really. It's a agree to disagree.
because let's be honest, Kyne, the females are sneakier.
The girls are sneakier.
Oh yeah, they did.
We are
They don't still get
sneakier,
caught.
and
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what plays into the numbers too. It's like
definitely.
we don't get caught because
Yeah.
we
We know what we're
think
doing.
We're not
more.
dumb.
Yeah.
We're not dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like men.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
men, just
Say it out loud. Say it with
keep
the
it a
chest.
buck.
Yeah.
Like you get caught.
Facts.
We're just. I feel like men don't have the woman intuition because we just be knowing.
Oh yeah.
that's facts.
That's-
They don't.
Those gut feelings are so real.
Oh,
I don't
girl.
care what he says.
What? It's not. It's.
If it's not that, it's God giving you the dreams. Like just you waking up and it's like,
it's the dreams for me. It's the dreams.
It's,
No,
you hate
bro.
to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get that dream, I'll be like,
It's time.
that
Understood.
red flag still looking pink. I'm gonna still be with him though. It's okay.
yeah.
It happens. It's happened to all of us. Come on now.
Ooh, those red flags.
Oh, what do you guys' red flags? I want to know. Because I feel like red flags are subjective. So like each girl
Oh, yeah.
is like different. So like I don't know. What are you guys' red flags?
You want to go first?
Oh, yeah. Let's go around the table.
Yo, give some time to think. The fuck.
I'll just say one. You don't have to say all of them.
Yeah, we can popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say, like, having too many female friends.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That's a red flag for yourself or a red flag for
For
somebody?
me,
Okay.
like from my guy.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought we were saying red flags of ourselves, but I was like,
Oh, we can do that after that too.
Oh, like, it's my red flag?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
But let's do
That's
the niggas
crazy.
first.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's trash
start
them.
the niggas.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga red flag.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, you go.
Dang.
Bro, you had all that time to think.
No, but like, I'm like, cause it's not just men.
Okay.
It doesn't
what's
have
your
to apply just to men,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
significant other red flag?
Yeah.
The lack of is communication.
Period. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if he's not romantic enough.
Ooh,
I
that's
love
the
rom-
one.
Like I love like men that like are very I don't know, like I don't know what's the word, but you can go.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, romantic,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I guess like consider like they think of the little things. Like I feel like the little
Like when you say that
The
you
little things matter.
when you say that you like, oh, you need a water bottle or something, or you need like a canteen.
Yeah.
Like you're saying that you need to buy it, and then suddenly he comes up with a canteen with the bow on it. I'd be like,
Nah, that's cute as fuck.
like you was
That's cute
listening.
as fuck. Yeah.
That's cute.
Red flag. I would say I have a lot. Damn. If he's not emotionally intelligent, if he's not like somebody who is like committed to growth and like working on himself, like and sees that as like a lifelong thing,
Yeah.
you know, that's like so dead for me. That's not even like I won't even be attracted to you. That's dead
Yeah,
as fuck.
that's true. It's. I think. Another thing for me is can't have hard conversations.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Like can't have an uncomfortable conversation because
Yeah.
it triggers you. Like, baby, okay, like we're gonna have to have the conversation sometime.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm not trying to year 2 have the conversation.
Something that should have been happening like 2 weeks ago.
Bro.
Like this thing me. Like what's going on?
It should have been like a first conversation that we had when we first started dating or being together.
Conversing.
But yeah, you want to have the hard conversation 2 years into the relationship, and now it's a humongous argument.
Exactly.
Or communication, like when we had the other podcast when she said communication without comprehension, that right there, if you don't want to listen, like if you don't listen to each other, that's right there would just tick me off.
Is a word.
Like it blows me. Like you're not hearing me, because I'll be mad, but I'm listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm talking to you and you're just like dismissing me, yeah, alright.
But I feel like that's the thing. Some people will never hear you. Some people will never hear you. Some people will never see you.
And they need to go.
No matter how many times you try to explain it, reiterate yourself, say it in a different fucking language. Some people will just never get you. And that's okay.
That's fine, because I'll be out the door.
Yeah.
Exactly. As you should.
That's your boundary.
Yeah, that's it.
As you should.
So go. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I guess like with the communication, like being clear about your boundaries, like respecting them. That's like, if they don't respect them, if they're not clear about their own boundaries, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Me? Oh.
Or anybody.
I was just gonna say like a man of God. Like I just feel like that like our relationship with God is like just so important to me, and it's like if I don't have a man that's like level-headed like the same way, like what is like our basis, like what is our relationship based on, like if it's not based on God. So I don't know, that's how I see it. But
Yeah, that's
what do you guys
true.
think?
I agree, but like
Facts.
to a certain extent,
Ooh.
because being raised in church, it teaches you certain type of Christian men.
I kind of want to get into like these Christian men because I feel like they're a lot more manipulative.
Let's get into it. Let's get into
the guys in the
it.
world. They literally use scripture to try to manipulate you.
Oh yeah.
But it has a lot to do with like religion, and I feel like we all have everyone that's been raised in a Pentecostal, Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist church, you are entitled to financial compensation. I'm letting you know right now. You're entitled.
Let me my check.
You're entitled to free therapy.
Bring it right here.
Like, because the amount of things that we've been through, seeing, like, it's just...
religious trauma.
It's so serious. So it's like, I don't know if you guys have, like, any crazy stories with, like, guys have treated you, like, really bad in church or, like, anything like that.